let's talk about the near-catastrophic 2-hour chase, as it's rather laughingly being called by some people. I was on the talk last night. I said, you know, hello, can we stop calling it a 2-hour chase? I said, I've been involved in these things, as you have, in the old glory days of chasing paparazzis around Los Angeles, London, New York, and many other places. And I said, there's a difference between following somebody and chasing them. These people were being followed. Now, I can accept that for Harry and Meghan, that might not be a very pleasant experience. However, the only images we've now so far seen have been a stationary taxi which goes off at pretty low speed, followed by two low speed NYPD cars. They seem to have spent quite a lot of time hanging about a police precinct, and they seem to have spent quite a lot of time stationary. So it was never a chase. It was never in any way the description that they catastrophic that they described. I don't understand, and I love the comments from the paparazzi agency who say, you know, in this country, people who own things don't have to give them away just because they demand to be given away.
It's just crazy. I mean, look. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They say it was a 2-hour chase that was near catastrophic. Yeah. That's their story. Now, the truth is, right now, that story is being challenged from all angles by the taxi driver, who said it wasn't near catastrophic, and it was low speed. To be fair to Harry and Meghan, they never said it was high speed, but you get the impression when they called it a chase.
I think they mentioned high speed in the first instance, didn't they?
No, they never said high speed, to be fair. But, so what have we got here? We've got a low-speed chase. How can that be near catastrophic if it's low speed? So no one was hurt, no cars were hit. Now, the key word in their statement, in their spokesman's statements, near catastrophic, which is like saying it nearly rained.
Yes.
That means it didn't rain.
Right.
Near catastrophic means it wasn't catastrophic.
Right.
It clearly wasn't.
But why use the word? I mean, you can tell the word has been used for deliberate effect.
Because they're gilding the lily. They're exaggerating. They're indulging in hyperbole to come across as the victims. This is my theory anyway. To come across yet again as the victims and to say, look at the press, look at the media. Aren't they awful? Well, is this a couple who crave attention so much they'll do anything to make headlines?
Yeah.
I'm just putting that question out there.
Well, obviously...
By the way, Mike, very convenient, this, isn't it, for Harry, as he sues the Home Office, saying that when I come to Britain, I deserve police protection. Kind of convenient, this story.
It is a bit, isn't it? And as every single sort of close protection officer and person who has either looked after the royal family or looks after celebrities has said over the past 3 days on various shows on TalkTV, you know, the fault here lies entirely with the security detail for Harry and Meghan, because if they'd wanted to be completely and utterly invisible, they could have been, because it happens all the time, especially in New York City. You know, people come and go in the city all the time. You can go and stay anonymously in hotels that have underground entrances. You can stay in houses where you can drive underneath them. Nobody knows where you're going. Nobody knows where you are. You can have decoy runs. We've seen it all before, but they didn't do any of that, and you have to wonder why. Yeah,
this just strikes me as a couple who court publicity. They just want to be talked about. You know that old adage, no publicity is bad publicity. Yeah. If they're on the front pages, I think they like it.
Right.
All of this said, Mike, I don't want to diminish the tragedy of his mum's death, how this kind of scenario must bring back awful memories for Harry. Right. However, I just think I doubt this story of a 2-hour story. The mayor said no way was it 2 hours, 10 minutes max. The police are saying, well, you know, it was a bit chaotic, but it wasn't that bad. The taxi driver's saying it wasn't, you know, it was very slow, no big deal. So everybody else has a different story to this couple, to the gruesome twosome, who are telling a story of high drama, a really, really terrifying experience. From what I can see, I wasn't there, of course, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, as one of the memes that I've seen over the last couple of days says, you know, after 2 hours of an incredibly difficult and horrendous tussle, the paparazzi finally managed to shake off Harry and Meghan in New York. You know,
well, I'll tell you what, Mike, I got a tweet from one of our viewers that's saying, I've just rolled the cricket pitch at my local village green, and I reached speeds of up to half a mile per hour. I can see how Harry and Meghan must have been traumatised.
Yes.
I mean, you know what New York's like. You can't really, you can walk faster than the trap.
Absolutely right. You want to go anywhere in New York, get the subway.